Let's go to Avishag and we'll come back to Caro after that. Give her some time to find her charging cable. So, hi love.
Hi, how are you?
I'm good, good. How are you?
It's been a few years.
Yeah, yeah.
I was traveling a lot. So, um, to jump right in, I have been practicing, just allowing what arises for quite some time. And I'm calling that purification because that's what it feels like. And I feel like I'm just at a point where there's a sense of something needing or wanting to shift in my practice, but I don't know. I know I can just sit with it and I can just, but it's also really uncomfortable. And I don't really have community to sit with anymore. So I'm not sure what to say about it right now, this moment.
What stories are you telling about it right now?
Well, it feels like there's like this old sort of wounded feeling, but it's not coming up in like thoughts. It's coming up as feeling and it's a bit veiled.
Hmm.
So, and I feel like even the veiled is part of the habit of it too. It's like I see the iceberg and it's the underneath of the iceberg and it's coming up and it's trying to surface to the top. And it just seems, yeah, like sometimes it's emotional and then sometimes I'm confused. But I also can still feel the piece of the one of watching while I'm experiencing it. And I feel like there's the expression of not knowing what to do, but I think it comes from the feel, comes with the feeling. It's not how I'm meeting the feeling, but I get a bit discombobulated sometimes.
Can you simply be curious about the feeling? Just really curious. So shifting from thinking about it to just actually feeling it the best you can.
Yeah. I
Let's do that together
feel
now.
like, okay. I'm just wanted to say, like, I feel like it pops up and then it like hides away again.
Because some part of us wants to go into it, some part of us doesn't. So it's kind of, oh, hello, and then, oh, no, no, no. And then, oh, hello, and then, no. So we're just gonna be a little bit more hello to it. What actually is it? What is it when you actually look at it? Really, really, just look at it, just feel it. But actually, is it?
It feels like energy, and this is how it is expressing itself.
Hmm.
It also feels like when I take a breath, that it's like the surface is just being washed away. So I don't get to feel the full expression, which might be good because it might be overwhelming.
Or just your willingness to be with it is actually allowing it to shift, right? Maybe as soon as we're willing to really meet it, there's less of it there to meet. And because of our willingness to just be with it, it can begin to change. The mind tells a story and it says, I'm never going to actually be able to be with it because every time I turn towards it, it seems to disappear or something. But actually, in that turning towards it, there's a shifting or a transmuting of it
Yeah,
into lighter frequency. And as our awakening deepens, literally to turn towards it is all is necessary. Without stories, of course, without I know what this is and I don't like it and I don't want it. And how long is it going to be here? And why can't I just say yes to it? And whatever other stories we're telling ourselves. Even the story that you don't have community around you right now. Is that true if you're not just this one body? Can that be true, even that story? Yes, you might like other body minds to talk to more often, but you literally are that, all of these beings on this satsang, they're all you.
I don't really understand that concept. Um,
That's okay.
like I understand our interconnectedness. I understand how we experience the same types of experiences and energetically and emotionally, but I don't, you know, see that directly.
You want to have a look together? Yeah. You kind of have to say yes when I put you on the spot, sorry.
No, I'm happy to.
Let's have a look and see what you are. What is it that you find when you look for yourself?
It's like that feeling sort of comes in front
Hmm.
as I'm looking.
In front of what? What is it that's noticing that feeling?
I guess like the awareness,
Hmm.
it like moves right into. It's like there's looking, and then it just comes up in before it or something like that.
Just bringing attention to that's before it, that awareness you called it. Bring attention to that. Is it limited? Is it a person? Are you a someone? You that's watching this feeling?
Well, it feels like that is what I am. I am the watching. So I would have to say, I mean, I wouldn't say it's a person, but I could say it feels like a me. Like
Yeah.
that is where me sits. Something.
It's very definitely me, right? It's very definitely you. And then looking at the stories we're saying about this feeling and about not having a community, is that true for awareness? Is awareness the real you, awareness, does it have any problem with this feeling at all?
So the feeling comes up. So I'm just breathing and letting it be there so I can stay with the awareness.
What if you're not even breathing and all of that? Just you're watching even the breathing start to happen as a way for the body to be with this feeling. What is awareness actually doing?
I'm noticing. I'm just, well, it's like it can move closer and then there's like moving back, but that it's not even moving back because it's like the other feeling comes into what's being viewed, but there's still this that, yeah, I don't know.
Is it actually moving back, or is it that attention is moving away from awareness and back towards the feeling?
Yeah,
Awareness stops looking at itself and starts looking at the feeling. It feels
yeah,
like, seems like awareness has moved back or closer, right?
yeah.
But what are you
I,
actually doing? Are you moving as awareness?
I guess it's just flowing with what mm, it's experiencing, with
Hmm.
how, with what it's looking at and how those interpretations are presenting themselves.
So,
So
how big is that awareness? How far is it? Where is it? Is it limited?
can't tell at the moment.
That's okay. That's a really good answer, actually. Because if we are saying in our mind that I am um, limited by something, I don't have a community, or I don't have the right person in my life, or the right job, or whatever, I don't have enough of this, or too much of that. What we're really doing is giving qualities to the awareness that it doesn't really have. It can't really be limited. So it's a huge breakthrough even to not know about awareness, right? We have been somehow assuming we do know that awareness can be limited. So this is actually, it may seem like a wrong answer, but it's really a very profound answer. I can't actually know that. I can't tell right now. It's much more honest than what we have been saying about ourselves. It's much more honest to just, I don't really know about myself actually as awareness. Can you feel an opening there? Just a relief.
With my neck movements, that's usually what they represent.
Yeah,
I feel like feels like energy of the story coming out of the story.
yeah. So, can you spend the next few days and just as often as you can, just being really curious about what awareness is, where it is? Just, I'm going to just be really open to actually see. I don't have to do any work. I'm just curious, like, what does it mean to be awareness, actually? How does awareness be with a emotion or a sensation and a thought and everything? What is it like to be awareness? Is it limited? Is it doing, just playing with these questions, not trying to find an answer, just being open with the question.
Like there's no thinking. So it's almost like when the reaction comes up, like emotional, like maybe there's a bit of a vague sense of fear. And I'm
Hmm.
aware that the fear is coming from feeling the sensation arising. And I'm not feeling taken into the world of fear, but I'm feeling like somehow it's fuzzing my attention.
Can
And
we,
so then it's not on awareness, just looking at awareness, it's the awareness is on that.
but how do you know that the fear is there and the sensation? Aren't you still watching as awareness? You even know as awareness the fuzziness. You even know the shifting attention, right? All
Yeah,
this you still know as awareness. You're watching.
yeah. It's this impression of a fear of giving up looking at the feeling. Except I don't mind giving it up. It's just comes up.
I is who? Who is it that doesn't mind?
The the watching, what the
Can the watching awareness give anything up or hold on?
from this space that I'm experiencing, I can't tell. It feels like it when I'm just being with something, then giving up happens. So
It happens, but
and
did you do that as awareness, right?
yeah,
Something in the system, the energy system just goes, but
yeah,
awareness didn't make that happen, right?
I see. It seems like the quality of presence and being with it creates the space for it to happen, but that how I'm engaging in awareness seems to be a factor. So I don't know.
Something to focus on, right? Like
Yeah,
what is it that happens when I really notice myself as awareness or presence? something in the system seems to just open up and there's a different quality to my experience. But am I doing anything there? Just to sit with that question over the next few days, see what happens. Because if we can't actually do anything as awareness, it's a very different way to live. The mind doesn't like it because it fears losing control. But if we never had control in that way, we can't choose to let anything go or pick it up even, then we're shifting to a different place from where we're living. So if it feels aligned with you, just spending some time with this over the next few days. What am I actually doing as awareness, even? The next says yes. Yeah. Thank you, love.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you for sharing. Wonderful.